Now at 6, disagreement concerning an education bill headed to the Missouri governor. Plus, a Joplin group raises awareness for National Foster Care Month, and
Cherokee County has 234 county-maintained bridges, like this 90-year-old one on Old 96. Coming up, what the county plans to do to maintain all of them.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Joplin school board members are urging Missouri Governor Mike Parson to veto a bill that would raise teachers' salaries and change how state aid to schools is calculated. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. The Missouri House passed the bill with a vote of 82 to 69, the bare minimum needed for approval. Supporters of the bill say it's good for schools and for teachers. However, members of the Joplin School Board believe otherwise.
There's not an unlimited amount of money in Jefferson City, and we do not want the foundation formula or the transportation funding formula to be negatively impacted, which are currently fully funded. And we believe that this could potentially, SB 727 could potentially take funding from those crucial funding sources.
The Missouri National Education Association also opposes the bill, arguing it would funnel resources from public schools to private schools. Pretty nice day out there. Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy.
Yeah, a little bit of a break from thunderstorms and severe weather. Of course, we had another round last night, but today has been pretty calm. Look at our temps, upper 70s to 80 in Joplin, Neosho 79 in Welch. Neodesha is sitting at 78 degrees. It is breezy. We have those southerly winds kicking in 5 to 10 to 15. It's going to stay breezy tonight. It will stay breezy as well as we go through the morning hours for us tomorrow. Severe threat today, mainly to our west. We'll say Wichita down through the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. This will shift east as we go into the daytime hours tomorrow, but not a whole bunch out there. We had some isolated little guys that kind of scooted across southeastern Kansas. Those are done. So through the evening, nice. We slide back through the 70s, but thunderstorms return again as we go into your Thursday. We're going to be talking about that here in a bit.
See you soon. May is National Foster Care Month. In Joplin, Foster Adopt Connect aims at keeping kids out of foster care and supporting foster families. Over the last 2 years, the nonprofit has assisted more than 700 families in 9 counties with clothing, food, and other programs.
To help them find a voice, help those young people find a course, chart a course into adulthood, and really help them advocate for themselves and their wants and their goals. And yeah, that was some of the most meaningful years of my life.
We come to work, but a lot of what we do doesn't really feel like work because we're coming in alongside families in challenging times, and we get to help them along the way and see them on the other side a lot of times, you know, in a whole different light, and it's a really cool thing.
According to the organization, Jasper County has almost 400 kids in foster care. Foster Adopt Connect supports not only foster families, but also other members of the community. For more information on how to help and their upcoming events, go to KOAMnewsnow.com. Today, Roper Kia in Joplin presented a check to the Children's Center for $9,000. That event marks the end of Child Abuse Awareness Month, and every year the dealership partners with the Children's Center, who work directly with victims of abuse.
We see kids who have been physically and sexually abused, and so many times this is a comfort item to help them process and get through their trauma. And so, you know, these toys, even though they may seem just like any other toy, they really mean something special to the kids that come through our center.
The event also featured a toy drive and a drawing to win a car service package. Roper Kia has hosted this event for 11 years. Another busy signing day in our area. John Dales has the latest on the student athletes taking their game to the next level coming up later in sports. But first, KOAM's Tanya Bach examines the conditions and safety of aging bridges in our area. After the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, concerns over the structural integrity of aging bridges moved to the state and local levels. KOAM's Tanya Bach sat down with county road and bridge superintendents in both Kansas and Missouri to see where they stand.
We have the most storm water drain off in the entire state in Cherokee County. I believe it has to do with the two rivers. We're in the very corner.
Cody Zook is referring to the Neosho and Spring Rivers and all of their creeks and tributaries that call for hundreds of culverts and 234 county-maintained bridges. The Cherokee County Road and Bridge Superintendent says each of those bridges is inspected yearly.
Our department goes on those bridge inspections. Whatever they tell us needs addressed first, those are the ones that get addressed first.
Like replacing the 1935 Brush Creek Bridge on East Country Road just past the Cherokee County Jail.
It had a safety issue. It was misaligned and it was structurally getting unsound.
According to the Kansas National Bridge Inventory, in 2022, inspectors marked 17 of Cherokee County's county-maintained bridges as poor. Inspection records reveal similar numbers for neighboring counties in southeast Kansas, with Bourbon County slightly higher. It has 31 listed in poor condition.
It gets more traffic, so that's how we try to run it.
Zook says his goal is to address one bridge every year, and most of the time it's an 80-20 split, with KDOT paying 80% and the county the rest.
I think they call it Old Swift.
Across the state line in Jasper County, 40 bridges are in need of attention. I met Jasper County Highway Department Superintendent Bob Burris in Surcoxie, where he says engineers are developing a plan to replace the Joplin Street Bridge. In the meantime, he's keeping his crew focused on the 560 miles of road the county maintains.
We have a lot of ag and agricultural activities in Jasper County. We have dairy farms and turkey farms, and those folks still need to come and go and get out of there.
Aside from Mother Nature, Burris says the cost of materials is one of his biggest challenges.
We've gone from approximately $50 a ton for asphalt pre-COVID to now it's $60+ a ton.
Zook says he can relate. He's in charge of maintaining 1,300 miles in his county, 301 that are paved.
I met a guy that had 7 in his county, and I was so jealous because all of ours are failing and they didn't have a plan, and we're trying to build a plan.
Part of that plan includes maintaining the highest traveled road that the county is responsible for, Old 96, from 69 Highway to the Missouri state line where MoDOT takes over. The Kansas portion of the highway has 4 bridges, including this 90-year-old one. Inspection reports show more than 2,500 vehicles drive over it every day.
I feel that we are right on track to where we need to be. We are in a growing phase, I would say. We have a lot of stuff to do, but if citizens just bear with us, we'll make it through. I'm not a person that believes in higher taxes to get the job done. So,
reporting in the 4 states, Tanya Bach, KOAM News.
In 2020, Cherokee County spent $3.6 million maintaining its roads and bridges. $1.75 million went to road and bridge maintenance, while $425,000 was spent on construction costs, including roads and culverts. A little bit later, the Gorillas look to make their mark on the MIAA softball tournament in Oklahoma. John Dales has that story in sports.
Plus, we get a thunderstorm break tonight, but more storms heading our way. We're going to look at that coming up.
Shade your eyes and
well, it's turned out to be a nice Wednesday for us today. Quite a bit of sunshine after thunderstorms, loud ones, some severe weather again last night into the morning hours. But right now it looks pretty good. We have partly to mostly sunny skies. A nice shot of our Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex, of course, looking at downtown Joplin. Temperatures great, hanging out right around 80 degrees. Of course, we'll slip back through the 70s into the mid 60s. Here's 7th and Rangeline, 80 south winds at 11, but a little breezy, getting gusts kind of in that 20 to 25 mile per hour range. We did have some scattered little thunderstorms earlier this afternoon, kind of shooting across southeastern Kansas, but as of now, we look pretty good. Any big time severe weather tonight is going to be central, western Kansas, down through the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. But it's this system that's going to head toward us and give us those showers and thunderstorms once again as we go into tomorrow, as upper level wave kind of pulls out of Wyoming, giving us more thunderstorms, even a low severe threat as we go into Thursday. So tonight's fine. Rain chances shoot up through the morning hours, and then slowly taper tomorrow night into Friday morning. So let's go ahead and look at it. We're going to go through the evening, partly cloudy skies, into Thursday morning, mid to upper 60s. As we go through the morning, scattered showers and a few thunderstorms start to pop up. Non-severe, mainly along north of I-44 here shortly after the noon hour, and then pushing east by late afternoon. Then they redevelop along our cold front from Fort Scott back toward Fredonia. Those guys could be a little bit stronger, packing a little bit more of a punch, and will give us a low severe threat. These will kind of push through during the evening hours, so showers and thunderstorms to start the night, and then as we get into Friday morning, slowly dissipating, and then Friday shaping up pretty good. Breezy, but temperatures not bad as we go into the mid to upper 70s for highs. All right, so low severe threat tomorrow. This is going to be a level 1 out of 5 across the region. Main threat will be some gusty winds and some large hail across the region, plus more rain. We've had so many flash flooding issues, and a lot of areas, especially north of I-44, will pick up another half inch, maybe isolated higher amounts than that. Day planner 69 in the morning, 74 by noon, 71 by 4. High temp 76 with mainly those afternoon thunderstorms. Then we have another wave Saturday morning. This will be non-severe, clears out Saturday afternoon. As we go into Sunday, showers mainly in our southern counties, but we are going to have rain chances around. But our next big severe weather threat, this rolls out late Monday night, and then again Tuesday afternoon. So that's the next big date we'll have to really keep our eyes on. All right, 76 on your Thursday. Let's go 78 on Friday, 74 Saturday. We're going to have those morning showers and thunderstorms Saturday. Just hit and miss showers Sunday, but highs into the 70s. Severe threat returns Monday into Tuesday, so very active pattern, just like April, rolling into March.
Yeah, and who knows when it's going to end. Eventually it will.
It will.
Not soon. Thanks, Doug. Still ahead, Pitt State softball has its final practice before heading to Oklahoma for the MIAA tournament. And 3 Oklahoma high schools have signing day ceremonies for incoming college athletes. John Dales has those stories and more up next.
Open house May 1st.
As we begin the month of May, several student athletes at Pittsburgh, Joplin, and Girard High School signed national letters of intent today. At Pittsburgh High School this afternoon, 4 Purple Dragons signed to compete at the next level. Avery Harrison and Lisette Allen both signed with Pittsburgh State, where they'll continue their dance career. Austin Hasso signs with Benedictine College for wrestling, and Hannah Brown signs with Iowa Central Community College to wrestle as well.
My journey with wrestling has been really hard. I definitely had moments of giving up, but I stuck with it because I wanted to get better, and I did.
I was really glad I finally got to do this because I've seen a lot of my peers do this, and one of my senior dancers my sophomore year did it, and I was really excited to watch it. And I was like, I want to do that someday, and it was really fun to see it happen and do it myself.
Being a leader is very important to me, and I've just tried to be kind to others, be a leader, be someone that everyone looks up to, and I think that I have achieved that, and yeah, it makes me really feel very good.
And I'm probably the first person from Pitt to do wrestling at Benedictine. It's a real big opportunity, very excited, but it's not possible without the people that I've had support me, my family, my friends, my coaches. I mean, they kind of made it all possible.
Meanwhile, at Joplin High School, 4 Eagles signed letters of intent. Jed Beal commits to Arkansas Baptist football. Caden Taylor and Jonathan Williams both signed with William Jewell to play football as well, and Abigail Eckert commits to Southwestern College for track and field.
I definitely got that home feel aspect of it, and then along with the great education and then even better football up there. So I'm really excited for this next chapter.
I enjoy working out now, and just being at the next level will really make working out even more fun.
Initially, I wanted to go to Southwestern because both of my parents went there, so it was always like my top school. And I've taken many visits there, and the feel of community is really strong there. It's a pretty small school, but everyone knows each other, and the relationships with the professors is really special.
Ultimately, I chose to commit to Arkansas Baptist just because it felt like a true family. I'm Baptist myself, so that also kind of persuaded the way. It really showed me what it's like to be able to care for everybody and compete against each other under God.
And over at Girard High School, another signing takes place this afternoon. Trojan senior Kara Pope signs her letter of intent in front of friends and family. Pope commits to Baker University in Baldwin City to continue her wrestling career. Pope says she's excited about furthering both her athletic and academic careers.
Their program, it's been around for a couple of years now. They have a really good coach, Kit Harris. He was the Baldwin High School coach for a while, and they won the state title a couple years back. So there's a lot of good foundation there that can help me become an even better wrestler than I am right now.
The MIAA softball tournament begins this afternoon in Edmond, Oklahoma. Pittsburgh State gets the day off because of a bye, but the Gorillas are eager to make noise in the postseason.
I feel like we're hungry. We still want to win. We have a lot of competitors on this team, and I just think the mindset going into this tournament hasn't changed from the rest of the year, just wanting to win and fighting every day to win.
We've worked really, really hard, and we set a lot of goals, and we're out there accomplishing them. And so I'm just really proud of the resilience this team has shown and the grit and the fight and just shattering expectations, and I'm just enjoying the ride.
Missouri Southern softball, meanwhile, plays in the first round this afternoon. The 8-9 matchup against Central Missouri. The Lions win it. Close game, 3-2. They advance to the quarterfinals against the #1 seed Rogers State tomorrow. Busy time of the year for us. We not only have that MIAA softball tournament happening today and tomorrow, the MIAA baseball tournament starts tomorrow as well.
Wow, looking forward to hearing more about both. We'll be right back.
$99 Sonic Crispy.
Here's a look now at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14 tonight. We're going to have more on how a foster care service in Joplin helps area children in the foster care system. Plus, officials from more than 40 area school districts gather in Webb City for a celebration of education. And it's National Mental Health Awareness Month. Health experts offer tips on how parents can better support their children's mental health. Those stories, a lot more, of course. It's coming up tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. High school students in Carthage got to show off their hard work today at the Project Lead the Way Senior Showcase. The event's a celebration of the designs and innovations of engineering and biomedical students. Students were able to showcase their designs with a model, prototype, or schematic and create a marketing plan to pitch their product potential investors, getting a bit of a head start on their potential futures. Weather looking pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty good throughout the evening hours. We're going to stay mainly dry. Temperatures are going to drop back about 66 later on tonight. 76 tomorrow. Showers, thunderstorms increasing late morning into the afternoon, lasting into tomorrow night. Some of those could be strong, low grade, severe, so we're going to be focusing on that over the next 24 hours.
Final sports note.
Fairland slow pitch softball has its season come to an end in the state quarterfinals this morning, but still lots for them to be proud of. It's their first trip to state in program history.
Very good. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.
Closed captioning on KOAM